deployed a surveillance drone to the
Hey, movie.
I'll let you know if I spot Conley.
How's it going? See, you're just one completion away from getting that coveted 1,000th award or level. Congratulations.
Cooling pumps detected.
Whatever they're cooling probably can't handle too much heat.
Do you have the season? Do you have the season pass?
Trust me, it'll be fun.
What? I was gonna say, if you had season pass, your bonus from this would probably make you a level.
Looks like there's some more cooling pumps. You know what to do.
Cooling pump system compromised.
See? I told you it'd be fine.
Careful.
Agent down.
Let's see what else you can mess with that'll piss her off.
The division's roaming inside our complex, disrupting our production and endangering our most precious resource. This is Joe Farrow's legacy. Don't let the division spoil it.
It'll be cool. The good thing is, do you have just one character in your account?
Hostiles detected nearby.
Oh, you have multiple accounts. Oh, okay. Just multiple characters. So when you hit 1,000, when you gain a level with one character, you're going to gain. You're going to start gaining basically how many ever accounts you have. You're going to be gaining an account level on each one of those. So the resources are going to start acting up real quick.
Sounds like another great and golden opportunity to meet.
Oh yeah. So if you don't have all 4 characters, I recommend you really work the time to get your other characters made and ground for New York.
Compromised.
That's sweet music.
For one, that's now a 12, potentially 12 exotics a week when you have 4 accounts. You know, 4 characters on your account. You know, just on Tuesday where you donate the shade, that's 366,500 points for each one, times 4. So that's 1.4 million experiences for donating resources and 4 exotics each week. Easy peasy.
What are you waiting for? Take them off.
caught sight of Conley on the tanker. She moved through the rift in the middle. Keep it up. You're right on her tail.
So you got all your exotics and everything, Movie? Yeah, I got the ravenous. I just haven't taken the time to run through beginning to end to get each part of the for the the Regulus. And my RNG on the Bighorn sucks. And Ridgeway I'm working on right now, so. Well, not exactly at this moment, but. So what content creators do you follow?
The city depends on us.
Sounds to me like it's getting warmer, Agent. Keep at it.
Mutant Cowboy?
Another agent has joined your group.
Mutant Cowboy's really good. And he's an Xbox creator, so yeah, he plays Xbox. So I got him as a friend. But he loves it. Oh yeah, he's never, the stuff he believes it, and 99% of the time he's on board. Now that doesn't mean he's being over toxic, but the bottom line, he really does love the game. He does.
An agent needs assistance.
If he, yeah, you don't put the kind of hours that we put in being content creators. Really, you don't do that when you hate the game. So. Holy shit, I'm stuck in here. They are beating me up and I can't get out. They're not letting me out and nobody's coming to help me. I'm back here in the where the cache is.
Immediate.
And they're beating me up with all these shields. Oh
Agent
shit.
Incapacitated.
I got stuck there. There were 3 of them with shields and nobody was coming to get me. Yeah, there's a cache back there, Yeah. Oh, wins and nothing but skills. I gave up on them a while back on being real serious on watching their stuff. And, when you covered as many games as a lot of those guys that cover multiple games, really, how good are you? When I started seeing how much time that they actually played, and actually when wins and, I understand the whole thing about stealing people's builds and stuff like that. It really isn't. A lot of times you may be working on a build or a build video for a while and just because somebody beat you out by a few hours or maybe even a day or so doesn't mean that you weren't making that same exact build in a different similarity. But for the most part, I ran aces and eights for a good 8 months, and I was running Sawyer knee pads on my sniper build since TU9 when Sawyer's actually got built like they are now.
Really did a number on her.
And when Wids and then like 2 hours later, Nothing But Skills made the videos just like mine, and I'm like, just because I'm a small content creator doesn't mean that. Come on, nobody runs Sawyer knee pads like. I've been doing it for 3 months and been saying this is the shit, and you guys know it.
I've got a vision.
And the reason why they know about me is because I do something really nobody else does. It's called Top 13 Content Creators. So what I do is I database all the other content creators on Division 2, and mathematically I assigned a number for like build videos or guide videos. I give them a higher number than just like Born to Games rant videos get, just a point, but news videos get 3 points, guide videos get 5 points, guides and gear exotics get 4 points. Anyway, I assign a points value, so I'm not really judging if it's any good or not. I'm judging what they're doing. So if somebody makes, X amount of builds, and there's limits on how much you can build, and it seems to got to where we got a pretty good system now. Sometimes I would have to say, well, somebody's just putting a bunch of streams together, and they can do an hour stream 8 times a day, and they got more points than the guy that's really working hard like Buzz Lightyear and putting all the stats and all these stuff together. That's really not fair. So I had to kind of adjust my point system. But I've been doing that. He don't quite do that as much more. He's really got into how the game's working, and other than myself, Bear Essentials with Bear Buyers, I really suggest being an Xbox creator. Kamikaze Von Doom's probably our biggest Xbox creator. Jacob R24 is a friend of his in the clans, helped me out. He doesn't make as much. But the one that I really, really enjoyed that's an Xbox creator that just a super great guy. There's actually a few of them. Clint Flairwoo's good, but I really like a newer guy called Sergeant Graybeard. Really nice. Kind of got that Lieutenant Buzz Lightyear kind of feel to him. But super nice. And he inspires people to be less toxic on his page. And that's not all of us do that, Not all of us have that ability to, like this last month I was doing videos, and I would put on like a veteran of the day, and I had this guy that was getting on there saying, I don't know why you're doing this, and these guys aren't war heroes, they're war criminals. Like, oh no. So I said, I finally talked to the guy a little bit, and I said, hey, you're playing a Tom Clancy game. Yeah, it's a Tom Clancy inspired, John Grisham inspired game. And those guys hung out in the Pentagon. I got one of his books signed at the Pentagon by Tom Clancy back in, 88. So why would you come in here and say those kind of things? If you don't like it, don't watch.
Conley's in the control room. Get ready, Agent.
Why you gotta be so toxic? Oh, U.S. military is a bunch of murderers. Okay. Okay.
Here you are, like a moth to the flame.
I got you.
Kick her ass, Agent.
Which one? What's it? What kind of videos does he make? And I'll probably.
I don't understand why the division wouldn't recognize our work. What we're trying to do.
Hell,
I guess the only
there's a bunch of guys that do that. That borderline on.
Rhodes, fire
GC
tower
Rock.
there. Anything we can do about it?
Just gotta be a power source on it somewhere. Destroying that usually does.
Or now, the one I like, originally he don't make as many videos as, he's actually changed his name a few times. He's, I think, Russian, but he used to make some hilarious videos.
Agent down.
Pure Prime? Pure Prime's kind of like moniker is let's see what. And there's a few Australians that are real busy content creators. Up-and-comer called DJ SAS. He does like daily videos and live videos. Pretty laid back, easy going guy.
Disabled.
You really have no idea what you are doing. The cause you are compromising right now.
Patrick Wolf is
That's bad guy.
one of the probably the busier
Doing really
ones
great.
for a long time. Patrick Wolf usually does a lot of build videos, usually variations of a theme. He likes a lot of burn. I think he's actually a firefighter. His moniker is a firefighter, and he likes the burn videos. So may just be a pyro. I don't know.
Gas valves detected.
Time to improvise. See if you can do anything with those valves.
Lyrical fighter. Yeah. Lyrical fighter. He can get a little toxic. Yeah, but a lot of the DZ guys can get a little toxic. Yeah. Lyrical fighter's been around for a long time. He's been around since Division 1.
Oil gas pressure redirected.
He tries to be a lot more funny than some of them. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are Dark Zone players, and especially Conflict, that'll say good game, GG. Kami says that a lot. The Legion, the Doom say that a lot. And depending on the context, it can kind of be like, hey, I kicked your ass kind of thing, or it can be, hey, thanks for playing. It can be anywhere in between. But Lyrical Fighter, he can get a little toxic. He's no Frog the God. Frog the God's probably the worst on being just downright Yeah, how can he survive? You know, especially when every other word's the N word. And his feud with Nothing But Skills has not went well for him. I think he had to make a brand new account. Yeah, he used one of Skills' videos to call Skills out. I mean, he used one of you know, the Vibes videos to call him out on something and make him try to look bad. And
Fire,
so,
explosions, homicidal maniacs.
you know, the Vibes finally got mad at him and
You did
just
a lot today. We shut down
copyrighted
Clear's
him.
oil pipeline.
And
Got rid
not
of
only
Conley.
one video,
Keener
but
can't use her to
you know,
protect
he'd
the
done it
GTF
for a
anymore.
while.
And we're
That
one step closer to
each video counts as a hit.
Well done,
3
Agent.
strikes, you're out. You lose your account. So if you wait till somebody, if you really want to screw with somebody, you just let them make enough videos where they're stealing your shit, literally stealing your footage on their videos, like 3 or 4 of them, and then you report them all, and they lose everything. But that's kind of frowned upon in a
An agent is no
in a
longer
division
your
way.
group.
You know, actually, when I was first starting and I was doing this top 13, I was
An
actually
agent has left your
putting people's name up there in their logo and saying, hey, check out so and so, you know, this is what they did this week, and everybody was cool with it. And I asked permission, each and every person. Hey, I'm doing this. I found your page. I see that you're making Division 2. Would you like to be included? And some people like Cold Boy were like, whatever, because a lot of them took it as I was just trying to ride on their coattails because I was a newer content creator. So they really didn't know what to think. And, you know, a lot of people start out toxic. So I didn't really know the dynamics of all that. So I was wondering why I got the cold shoulder from some people like that. But I had this one EK1 Gaming, and when the glitch came around, I was not an advocate of preaching the glitch. And everybody, including EK1 Gaming, was like, "Oh yeah, here's the glitch," you know, this, and that was kind of what he was making his channel on, was these glitches, and he was promoting them a lot. And it was like, "Oh, you never get banned, everything's good." And the day the ban came out, he was on there live, and I went over to his channel because I was wondering how he was going to handle this, you know. There's all these people got banned, and you know, he's on there, I'm just going to make a new account, I'll be playing today, and blah blah blah, I'm going to do it again, and blah blah blah. I'm like, no apologies. He's sitting there laughing, and I called him out on it. Well, he didn't like that, so he went back to my top 13, and because I was using my logo on the 2 times that he had made the top 13, he copyrighted those and pulled them off my channel. Yeah, so there's a big fight, and I had to, you know, I was real emotional. I'm going to lose my channel. Not only am I going to lose that channel, I'm going to lose the other channel associated with it. It has nothing to do with Division 2. It has nothing to do with gaming. It's all about education and my church. So I was like, all these are tied together, so I'm going to lose them both if you know. So I pulled all my videos down that had to do with the top 13, and at this point we're like week 11, so there's 11 videos I pulled down completely, you know, made them not visible to the public, and he only got to nail one of them. And anyway, a lot of the guys that I didn't even know came to my rescue and said, "Hey, you got to keep doing what you're doing. You're out there making positive stuff for somebody." And because one jerk got his butt hurt, he said, and he's done this. And one of the guys that really I had no idea even followed me was NGN, Joe from Australia, New Zealand. and I love his stuff. I think he's a great reporter. I think, you know, the time that he puts into the backstory and take the videos and incorporate it, and he's got so good at that actually Massive has flown him to Maslow to go, okay, we have no real thing about this story. Where would you take it? And they're actually asking him how to develop the characters in Division 2. So because of that, when people say Division 2 is only, it's going to be dead in a month, it's going to be dead in a quarter, that's bull, because we know that there's already a year's worth of content that they've already been working on. So, yeah, don't listen to the naysayers that this game's going to end anytime soon. Now, is it going to be better? Is it going to be bug-free? Well, they haven't proved that they can do that. But still, with all the bugs, this game is still making me play, you know, what is it? What's 160 days played in the game? So I got one character's got like 90 days, another one's 50, the other one's 40, the other one's 50. You know, that's 160 days played in the game times 24, you know, well over 3,500 hours played in the game. So I would think, yeah. No.